There's anger after Cornwall was snubbed for any support from a new £5 billion government funding scheme. Money from Pride in Place can be used by local communities to rejuvenate their high street or public spaces. Now, questions are being asked about why Cornwall wasn't awarded a single penny, despite having high levels of deprivation. Our Cornwall political reporter Seb Noble has more.
Disillusion, because it shouldn't be like this.
I think it's sad. I think, it's an empty town, isn't it?
I think it makes me feel like a sense of emptiness.
So this is St Austell town centre, not dissimilar to many others in Cornwall. Plenty of empty shop units at the moment. And the government's now come up with a new strategy to try and deal with that. It's called Pride in Place, and it's worth £5 billion over the next decade. Parts of Plymouth and Paignton, they've got cash from it. As for Cornwall, well, it received nothing. Business leaders are angry at being neglected.
It's all well and good for us to get really decent, and we obviously want this, decent support into our businesses that are beautifully aligned onto our industrial strategy. But we have got to make sure that communities feel the benefit as well, because it's going to be people here who are going to be powering these businesses, who are going to be part and parcel of that workforce.
Of course, in the past, Cornwall's deprivation has seen it receive money from EU funding schemes and also from the previous government's Levelling Up programme. I asked the government why Cornwall had missed out this time around. It defended its methodology as robust and said cash had gone to the areas in greatest need. The town's MP admits it's frustrating, but says it's not the end of the world.
Just goes to show how flawed some of these methodologies can be. But we've got a much bigger task on our hands to get hold of a devolution deal for Cornwall, which actually covers not just those bases of the work to revitalise our towns, which I've pledged to do here.
So what would people in the town like to see?
I feel like more support could be put into small businesses and stuff like that. Yeah, because there's so many lovely creative spaces around here.
More of the big shops coming back. You need places like this where people know they can go to get the stuff without travelling out of town.
If you go to other towns, I think of somewhere like Weybridge, which has got lots of little individual shops that are doing quite well. That's what St Austell's lacking.
The government insists it wants to see a thriving Cornwall when it points to investing in projects like reopening the South Crofty tin mine in Poole. But people here insist they still need to dig deeper into their pockets. Seb Noble, BBC Spotlight, St Austell.